Okay, try again. There we go. Seems like the microphone is working now. Alright, I think correct. So, today we're gonna make a blackberry cobbler because I picked a lot of blackberries. This is not all the way full, you can't really tell, but there's a few in here too. I didn't get too much use out of this, but it helped me in a couple of spots. And my bucket worked pretty well. I don't want to spill them, so I did open. That's what I did. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure we've made this on stream before, but it's been quite a while. Gonna loosely follow this recipe. But yeah, it looks like 4 cups of berries total. And then any that I don't use now, I think I'm gonna freeze, and I'll try to pick some more if I can. And I'm not too worried about the amount because I'm gonna put them in. I'm just gonna put them in the cast iron, and if I can fit more, I'll just put more in there. But yeah, some. So the allulose is sweetener, and then the glucomannan. I'm gonna use. Oh, I didn't actually get it out. I'm gonna use cornstarch. And then for the topping, we've got almond flour. I have regular brown sugar. I don't have coconut flour, so I'm just gonna use more almond flour. Um, Baking powder, salt, and I haven't got out the melted butter, the egg white, or the heavy cream yet. So I figured we would do the berries first. Yeah, that is the plan. Oop, there we go. Get Droid cam set up. Oh yeah, this is the top. Probably wash those ones first because those are the ones I preferred. Um, these were from yesterday, and I don't remember what day these were from. Not too long ago. Hey, Smoke. How are you doing? How was work? Oh, 16 months. Thank you so much. You're just, oh, I tried to scoot these more and I went the wrong way last time. Um, Getting the blackberries clean so we can get started on the cobbler. Maybe I should just put them ready. Yeah. Making messes. Yeah. There's a little like barrier block. when you use the I tried to Alright, so we have plenty of berries. Bowl is 3/4. And I'm not sure how many cups. Figure that out. Okay, so there's about 4 cups. Yeah, it looks like a lot more than it did in the little bucket. Um, yeah, so we have about double this recipe, and I just have to decide if I want to just freeze the rest, or if I want to try to like fill up the cast iron more. I don't know. I feel like 4 cups will probably be pretty good. I do have to sweeten them first. So I don't think I want to sweeten all of them if I'm gonna freeze them. Yeah, I bet 4 cups will be plenty. Well, and so we have... Yeah, maybe I'll just split it in half, because we actually probably have 6? Not 6 cups, sorry, 10 cups. I think the last batch I had, I picked 6 cups. Okay. Oh, cool. I was worried that there wouldn't be enough light right here, but the phone's picking it up okay at least. Oh, yeah, and these are flowers from the garden. They didn't need them for anything. I think they're just kind of done for the seeds got everywhere. But they're so. Hi, Buju! Yeah, they do. They look really good. I feel like I got out there at the perfect time to get like a lot of ripe ones, but there's definitely still plenty out there that will be ripe later. Chip is not happy. He heard the pantry door, and that's where his thought of. Wait, yeah. How are you doing, Buju? Okay, I got a little like try to split my attention. So cornstarch, get sweetener, distillate. Doing good. Having a relaxing weekend. Nice. Glad to hear that. I think the freeze I'll just be using as Ziploc. Hmm. I should have maybe I should have weighed the bowl before I put them here. I'll just use this so I can have an approximate idea. Try to be gentle. I'm already smushing some of them. Yeah. I don't know how much the measuring cup is really gonna help me, but I need to have some idea. I don't think I'm gonna be able to just eyeball half of them. It's okay though, we're baking them very soon, so they don't have to hold together much longer, and then it's okay if they're a little mushed in the freezer. That one's fine, but extra smoosh. Four, if I'm counting right, and then we'll do five. We'll have a little bit of extra in both, really. And I feel like my first cup was a little short. Okay. What do you think? Is that exactly half? Actually, I feel like this looks like a lot more, but I think I had 2 quarts. Well, I think I had 2.5 quarts. So 8 cups plus 10. But I'm gonna guess and put a few more in here. A little short. Afraid to try to flatten these out more. Smoosh them. Gosh, it's really hard to tell, but it looks like there's so much more in the bowl. Okay. I know you can freeze these like on a cookie sheet and spread them out so they freeze like individually if you want to be able to measure them out later. I don't really have room to put a whole cookie sheet. I do want to write on where. Oh, hello. Just Killer. Hello. How are you doing? Just grabbing a Sharpie out. Okay. What's a cobbler? So, I think you can bake it in any kind of dish, but it's berries with some sweetener, and then you make kind of like a crumbly crust on top. Or you can use almond flour for it, but you can also use regular flour and butter, and a couple other things. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really simple. That's why I like it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a crumble. And hello, DD Dice? D Dice, sorry. A very tasty dessert. Yeah, yeah, I definitely hope so. Okay, so we need our sweetener and our cornstarch. Yes, yeah. So, yeah. I noticed the newer Truvia that I got measures the same, like cup for cup with sugar. It's gonna be really confusing because this one is half. I'm just gonna estimate, and I know I have more berries, but usually plenty. Can you see all of? I don't know if you can see it, but it's very powdery. Oh, Jesse, hello! Oh my gosh, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Definitely don't want to put in too much cornstarch. Yeah, half a teaspoon. Maybe I should have mixed it together before I sprinkled it on. Oh, I'm okay, back. I don't know how to mix these without completely smashing. Oh, and I have to take all out of there. Oh no! I bumped you. Never thought I'd watch you cook on Twitch. Aw. There we go. I think got it. Yeah, trying to do it a little more. It's been fun. It's a little hard to prepare for sometimes. Maybe a shake. That would be good. It's supposed to be very hot here this week again. So I'm doing a little baking before it gets too bad. Oh, to mix it, not like to eat. Hey, yeah, that works. That works pretty well. All right, and then I let them sit. Oh yeah, and I was supposed to mix those together first before putting them on, but it'll be fine. Now I need a 3/4 cup, half a cup. Teaspoon. Got salt, baking powder. Need an egg. Okay. Smokey's gonna be in the 70s for this week for you. Yeah, finally. Oh my gosh. Is it gonna be just like a low of 7 or yeah, low of 70s, or are you getting like a whole day of it actually? Let me get the bowl. Oh, I'm using almost all of them. Can't find one. Okay, this one will work. Monday and Tuesday is it supposed to break 80? 80 Wednesday, 84 Thursday, then back up to 90. Oh dang, so you get a couple days where your AC won't have to work as hard. Okay, and then just dry stuff, and then oh, we melt the butter. Okay, I was thinking it needed to be cold. I bet it. I bet it is easier to mix if it's melted, but probably I know I've done a cobbler where the butter was cold before. Okay. And I'm gonna start with just the 3/4 cup of almond flour and see how it looks, but I'll probably add more because I don't have any of the coconut flour. What did you hear, buddy? Chip just came running in here. Maybe he's just feeling playful. Brown sugar. Can't really see, but well, I don't want to put all. I almost did anyway. Baking powder. salt. And guessing salt. Clump of- Gotta break up the almond flour a little bit. Yeah, it was cooler today. I think it did get to like 85 still, but at least at the garden it felt a lot cooler for most of the time. The sun came out for a little bit. I was sad. Everything away. Quarter cup of melted butter, 1 egg white, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. Half a Sorry, keep going. I actually have a carton of egg whites this time. So one egg white is 2 tablespoons. Okay, butter melted. I think I'll just pour in all the liquid and then try to mix it. And then we'll probably need more flour. I think we're definitely gonna need more flour. But I know, yeah, I'm gonna double check and make sure I didn't read anything wrong. Quarter cup. Yep. But yeah, it's supposed to be a little more crumbly, so we'll figure that out. But it's also supposed to be, it's supposed to be a keto recipe, which I just did because I looked at one recipe and it had a lot of, like a lot of sugar. Gonna start adding some more flour here and see how we do. Bouger, never thought you'd see yourself smoking a cigar, sipping on rum, watching a stream, and playing Minecraft? Oh, nice. How's your Minecraft going? I just saw someone had a rainbow world in Minecraft. Like the road and everything was all rainbow. Yeah, this is like not at all what I would think the crust is. Let me see. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to break the dough up into small chunks and sprinkle over the filling. Hmm. That's okay though. All of the ingredients are right, you know, flour, butter, sweetener. I just need to get the amounts right here. Or I could probably cook it for a little longer too. Or I could start over, but yeah, I'm so surprised that this has melted butter. I was actually thinking I had tried this one too, but maybe I tried a different one off of her site. I have tried other recipes and I've liked them. This one is not working. And I'm sure it's just the coconut flour. But I mean, even so, I would think that adding as much of this as I have would fix it. Yeah, this is not a stiff dough at all. Add a tiny bit more flour, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I think that will help. It's getting a little more doughy, at least. Weird though. I'll have to try a different recipe next time. I can't remember. I'll go back and search. Maybe I can find. I'm pretty sure we've made this on stream before, just not in a while. Like, definitely not in this kitchen. See if I can find it. Oh yeah, I feel like it's getting there. But I think it'll work alright. Definitely needed more flour. I didn't want to do the recipe where I didn't have the coconut flour, but I couldn't find a better one with almond flour. I also thought about adding oats to it. Or nuts or something like that. Just basic building stuff. Like to mess around in creative mode. Nice. And then prepare these things. Sweetener is definitely working. I'm just gonna mute for a little bit while I Okay. Just didn't want to have a bunch of like dishes clattering and stuff. But got stuff put away. Next step is to preheat the oven and start putting everything together. 325. Says a 2-quart ceramic baking dish, but I have made it in a skillet. Oh, I wonder if I was looking at a skillet cobbler recipe. Wish I would have thought of that. Ooh. At least it wasn't on that. There we go. Now they are very mushed. And they almost smell like they've been baking already a little bit. Thought it was upside down. I also really like cobbler because we could have like right now we have more berries than the recipe is calling for, but you could also have quite a bit less. Have like a single layer on the bottom. It doesn't even have to, wouldn't even have to fill the pan, and you could just sprinkle flour and butter and sugar on top. And it would still work. Almost feel like I should pour this on top. I don't know. Hi, Bauer! Why am I always making food? When you have eaten? Or you haven't eaten? Yeah, it's going okay so far. The crust is not coming together the way I haven't. I figured that was what you meant. Yeah, the crust isn't quite coming together, but we had it in the fridge for a few minutes. I thought that might help it take shape a little bit. I'm gonna check it right now. Like much more wet than I was expecting. But that's what I get for modifying the recipe. It's a sign to get something to eat, yeah. Yeah, I hope you can have a good snack or meal or something. Well, at least now it can kind of at least break it into pieces. And I think if you do a more traditional cobbler crust, you you don't really do this part, it kind of crumbles for itself. Wait. No, not a leaf illusion. Still very wet though. I could probably also just kind of smush it on here and toss it in if I wanted, like. Oh yeah, did anyone get to see the meteor shower last night? I think last night was supposed to be the best night for it. Um, there was even like a meetup for it, but I didn't see it until like 2 nights before or something, and I also didn't sleep very well, and I don't think I'm gonna be staying up late to drive out to a clear spot and watch them. And I haven't heard if it was clear yet. There were no updates this morning about how it was. I saw it on Reddit. I saw clouds. It actually, like, when I could see, like, the first star that I could see, just from here where I am, um, it looked clear. Ooh, it looks like there's, only a few clouds, like it's gonna be clear. And then the next time I went out, it was much cloudier. And I think it usually is pretty cloudy. But yeah, someone posted a meme about needing to be in, like, the Arctic Circle to see them. Like, step 1, go outside. Step 2, look at clouds. Step 3, go to sleep. Look at pictures on the internet. Maybe I should have shaped this into, like, letters or something. We could have done Boris again. Yeah, I haven't even seen any pictures yet, so gotta do that. I did see a shooting star when we were camping, so I feel like I got I got one in for the year at least. Hmm. Don't think I've ever seen one in person. Yeah, I definitely don't see them very often. And I haven't been doing that much stargazing in a while. It's so cloudy so often here. And I'm usually, especially in the summer when the sun is up longer, I'm asleep when it's dark. Feel like we're getting somewhere. But it's starting to warm up and it's even stickier now. Sorry. I don't think I'm gonna put all of the crust on here since I added so much flour, but I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna put a lot of it on here. And the liquid should be mostly butter anyway. So that should be good. Does feel a little silly. I think it's ready to go. Now we bake for 30 minutes. I wonder where the rack should be. Probably in the center. It doesn't. I'm gonna move it to the center real quick. And then with the rest of the dough, I'll probably just bake it into a half. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing good. I wasn't sure how, how long it would take, and it did take, it always takes longer than I think it will. But no, we should be good. We'll bake that, and then we'll see how it turns out. But in the meantime, I have a couple other things that I want to prep. One of them is some chuck roast that we're gonna sous vide, but it does say to, here, I'll pull up the recipe. I have too many tabs open, it's really hard to see. There we go. Sous vide smoked beef chuck. And I won't be able to finish it on the grill, so it won't look like that exactly, but it'll be really good. I'm not sure if you can hear Chip, but he thinks it's much later than it is. Okay. Salt, pepper. They actually have a couple kinds. Oh, that's the pink salt, which I don't have that. Liquid smoke, and then stuff to serve it with. Yeah, we just need the salt and pepper. I'm not even sure if I'll tie it. I'll see what this cut is like. I think I can see why you would tie it, but I don't think I'm going to. That was on sale, so just don't feel like I'll have much luck trying to like hold it and and tie it, so I'm gonna probably have it how it is. Let's do the salt and low. Probably looks good so far, not too many changes. Just put a little extra seasoning in the bag. Ooh. Should have checked before I grabbed it. Ah, the liquid smoke. Okay, put that in there before I seal it up. And there we go. extra. I'm gonna use a spoon. I'm worried I'm gonna put too much in. Thinking maybe I could just pour really carefully. That is okay. Try to get as much air out of the bag as I can. I don't have the sous vide set up yet. When I do, I might let a little more out of here. But just prepping them for now, because then they're supposed to rest in the fridge for, I think I said at least 2 to 3 hours. And then they sous vide for 36 hours. Which is such a long time. And I definitely have to cover the container with plastic wrap, otherwise the water evaporates out. And clean the counter. Cobbler looks good, but not close yet. We'll try baking the rest of this topping and see what happens. I think I'm just gonna flatten it. I feel like you can really see how much of this is butter. Yeah, since it's supposed to be in small pieces, I figure like a thin layer. I don't know. It's okay if it doesn't work though. But I don't want. I think I'll wait to put it in until the copper bakes. Actually, I don't want to. I don't want the pan to like mess it up. We've got 12 more minutes on the cobbler. It's really hard to see in the oven to see if stuff is like browned or not without opening it all the way up. Since we have a little extra time, I'll show you some of the other garden foods. Look at this. Bigger than my head. mean, I don't know if just the center part is, but... Yeah, they said it was cabbage. It almost looks like the collards to me, but I could see those growing nearby, so it isn't, but I'm not sure what kind of cabbage. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of praise the cabbage. Oh my gosh. Definitely gonna have a lot of cabbage though. I couldn't resist when someone asked me if I wanted one though. Got a little more purslane. Oh my gosh. And this tomato. I think you're gonna love it as much as I do. It just has a little branch. Okay, I should probably just stop moving it around. Or maybe just put it down. Oh man. Yeah, I got a couple of tomatoes. These are plums. I've definitely not had these kind of plums before. Yeah, I loved this little tomato and I had to take it and eat it. I know, I know I've posted one on Discord from the other garden. And jalapeno. This is what I was harvesting today. I harvested broccoli. So you just snip them at a certain point. They have a lot of leaves. The plants are mostly big leaves, which I'm thinking you could probably eat too. And this was the second time harvesting, so there weren't too many. Lots of very small broccolis and cucumber. They still have a little bit of dirt on them, so I haven't washed them yet. Yeah. A nice day. It's, like I said, it did get a little warm, but for most of it, it was not so warm. Yeah, this, I mean, I'm planning to just... So huge. It seems much bigger in here than it did, like, surrounded by other, apparently giant cabbages. I'm tempted to try and deal with it right now. I mean, because hopefully it'll be fun. But if I struggle with it, I don't want Jeff to watch me struggle. And I know I already mentioned the flowers, but flowers are from there too. Saw lots of bugs. A bee crawled on my hand today. Saw lots of ladybugs. There were actually a lot ladybugs on these flowers, so I was trying to check them before I brought them home, make sure I wasn't bringing too many ladybugs with me. I'm sure they would rather be there. Okay, I think it's starting to brown on top, but I'm gonna resist the urge to open the door for a few minutes. Eee! I think that one's pretty cute. I love those ones. I mean, all of the Pride emotes are really great, but especially the bees. Oh, cool. You can, as long as I'm standing enough to the side, you can see it. Just barely. 4 more minutes. Smokey can see it. Yeah, I wanted to, well, my first plan was to make some sandwiches today. I have some brisket that I thawed out from the freezer, um, and I want to try to copy a sandwich that I haven't been able to get for a while. They might just not make it anymore at the place where they made it, but it was like, um, it was roast beef, cheddar, and barbecue sauce mostly. So like really simple, but I really liked it. So I wanted to try making that, and then maybe like brisket with Swiss cheese and some arugula, maybe like cold. Because that one was a hot sandwich, but maybe do like a cold sandwich. Um, maybe some avocado if I can get some. All right, 1 minute to go, and then we'll. But then I had a chance to pick even more blackberries. Um, more than the same amount I already had again, and I figured it would be really good since they're fresh and they need to be used up to get those used up. And then we were also able to prep the chuck, so that's really good. That'll be just ready to go in the sous vide either later tonight or tomorrow. I have to do my time math. I don't know why it always seems so hard because it's just 12 hours plus 24 hours, but I feel like I'm always throwing myself off when I try to think about the 36-hour sous vides and like when it's gonna be ready. I think it needs to go in for a bit longer. Okay. Ooh, baking really nicely though. I feel like it still looks wet, but then I poked it and you can feel it is baked. It's just pretty moist though. And then on top of the berries, which are also have a lot of moisture. It looks good, smells good. I'm just gonna put it in for a few more minutes. Yeah, if you don't mind hanging out for hopefully only 5 more minutes or so, we'll check it out. I just saw we also have some cauliflower, so that'll be on our menu this week. I can't think of what else we'll do. I've been doing a lot of just like ham and turkey sandwiches for my work lunches. Those are always good. Been having oatmeal in the morning and yogurt. I end up eating yogurt a lot because it's just so easy to like grab some yogurt and go sit down. And I want to have some cream of wheat. I've been trying to eat the cream of wheat and yogurt because they have iron. But then, oh my gosh. There's a. I know Smokey's gonna laugh at me, but there's a squirrel. And it's a really big squirrel. Like, Chip sees it too. Horace does not see it. Horace has his back completely to the squirrel. We have not seen many squirrels lately, though. We did see a hawk. It came and sat on a fence, and it sat there for quite a while. I was a little scared that I was gonna see like see it grab, you know, a mouse or something. I haven't seen any mice, but I assume it could see something that it wanted to eat, and that's why I was sitting there. Oh yeah, and I looked it up on Audubon, and there were two that I thought looked too similar, in the like pattern on their like belly and their wings and tail. I'm not sure which one it is. I guess. Put it in the little tracker. We see crows about every day. I haven't seen any more jays. I haven't seen the junco birds in a little bit. I'm trying to think of what else. Like, almost close the curtain again. Oh. Oh no, are we live? Oh, strange. Yeah, sorry, if you can hear me, we're having some connection issues. I think we're still having some connection issues, and Smokey, I'm sorry, I saw a message from you about... Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's green again, so I hope you can hear me. We are live. Okay, thank you, Smokey. Yeah, I missed... It was weird because OBS missed one of your messages. There's some kind of Corvid family that's been hanging around my work this summer. Must be good stuff in the woods. Yeah. They like to talk too around here. Skipped a little, yeah, my first clue is when Droid Cam goes offline, and then I saw that OBS had the red alert. So hopefully we're good now, because I'm gonna pull this out of the oven again and see if it's ready. I tilted it a little too much, and you can see... Oh! Droid Cam, come back. Let's see if I can convince it to come back. Seems good now? Good. Come back, Droid Cam. We miss you. Just in time for the reveal, too. It doesn't look too much different, though, to be honest. Alright, I'll try one more time, but if Droid Cam doesn't work, I'll just have to show you as best I can. And I'll make sure to get some pictures of it too. I will not get a picture before I've taken a bite though. So you're supposed to let it rest for 15 minutes. But I'm gonna scoop out some right now and let it cool so I can try it. Droid Cam, come back. So yeah, you probably can't see very well, but I did just drip on the counter. Yeah, poor Droid Cam. I tried toggling everything, but it's not coming back. It is very liquidy, but the topping seems fake. Yeah, it's still pretty hot. I'm not gonna burn my mouth. If I say it, hopefully it'll be true. And then the best thing I know of to have with cobbler, of course, is like vanilla ice cream. It's still pretty hot. Okay. Final verdict. The crust is really good. It's really surprisingly good. Especially considering how, Oh, I just realized I think I know what's wrong with Droid Cam, sorry. It is. Okay. I can fix this so you can see it real quick. Yeah, the crust tastes really good. It's like a little crispy even. I feel like it does not look crispy at all. And here you can see what I'm talking about. Yay, fixed it. Very liquidy. We got some extra liquid in there. And then you can see I feel like I'm casting a lot of shadow, but you can see it did brown on top, but it's like I would like it looks wet still, like I would believe you if you told me it wasn't it wasn't all the way cooked yet. But even though it didn't the recipe didn't go as planned, didn't come out perfect, I really like it. It tastes really good. And that's the most important thing, of course. Yay! I love that Sama emote. Okay. And then I think it's time for us to raid. As long as it's eatable, yeah. Yeah, and we're adaptable. We can figure it out if the recipe goes wrong. Guess that's what I try to try to tell myself. Oh yeah. I'll put this in there and see what happens too. Timer so I don't completely forget about it. And yeah, we are gonna raid Thistle and Oak again. They're making some food again. I think I saw earlier they were doing... I can't remember if it was earlier today or yesterday. It might have been earlier today, but they were doing music. And that looked cool. Yeah. Our cobbler turned out good. I'm really glad. I was pretty worried about the crust, but it turned out good. And the next stream will be on Monday, and we'll probably play some more Cloud Gardens, I think. We were about halfway through, so unless I can get Sim Animals working again, then we'll play some more Sim Animals. You too, Smokey! Have a good night! Thank you, and thank you for the raid command. Alright. See you later, everybody!